welcome back to Somatic Pilates Plus. I'm Dolores. This is going to be the video that I was talking about when you were standing, trying to bring the knee up so that it's in line with your hip. That's the strength of the muscles of your hip. So we're going to be working on that today. So when you're doing Pilates, we have a position called tabletop, and that's where the knees are in 90 and the hips are in 90 degrees. And you have to be able to maintain your legs in that position as you are moving your arms. So what you're going to need for this can be, number one, you can have a dowel. It could be a wooden dowel. If you don't have a wooden dowel, you can do it without, you can do it with your hands. So I'm going to lay down onto the table, and we're going to start with just one leg into tabletop. So you're going to straighten your arms. You're going to bring one leg into tabletop. So here's that 90-90, 90 at your hips and 90 at your knees. So you're going to get that dowel and you're going to push it. You're going to place it right above your knee. You're going to make sure that your leg stays over your hip, so when you're pushing into the dowel, the foot doesn't do this. So that would indicate a very weak front of your hip. So the goal of this is so when you're standing that you're able to pull that knee up so it's in line with the hip. So you're going to flex your foot, that's a flex. You're going to have the knee over your hip. You're going to have your hands pushing away, the fingertips are long. You're going to press into this left foot. That's going to help to imprint your belt line. And then all you're going to do is take a small inhale through your nose, lengthen the back of your neck, and exhale. Try to push the leg into that dowel as you're pressing the dowel into the leg. You cannot let it move. How long can you hold this? Let's count. Let's do it for 10 counts. And breathe. It should be a natural breath. You should not be arching your back. So if you're arching your back, that means that your front of your hip is weak. So if you have to pull the knee in a little bit more and then have the elbows bent, send the elbows down towards the opposite foot and push that leg away. Just holding that. Are you finding the front of your hip? Are you finding the inner thigh? And then just place that foot down. So how did you do on that side? How did you do in standing when you lifted that leg up? So this may be your stronger leg. So we're going to go to the opposite leg. You're going to pull that up. You're going to flex your foot, the knees over your hip. You're going to get the dowel right below the knee, right above the knee. You're going to push into that leg as the leg's pushing into the dowel. You can see how my triceps are working nice and strong. So you have to make sure that you're not just hanging out like that. You got to really push. So you have to prevent that leg from falling away. Find that belly. Find the imprint of your belt line. Is that leg moving away from you? And relax. So the so you could do those, alternate those, and you've got a sense of notice which one is the weaker one. So if your right leg was weaker, do another set by itself, all right? Or if the left one was, do an individual one with that. So the next one we're going to do is going to be both legs at the same time. So you're going to bring the right leg up at the tabletop, pull your pelvic floor in, so you have to feel like you're squeezing your glutes a little bit, and then exhale, the other leg comes up. So you can see my legs are not like this. You can't see my other legs, so that way they're in alignment. The feet are flexed into tabletop position. And I also want you to notice that if one knee is higher than the other, if that's a rotation in your pelvis, so the knee that's lower, you want to place a pad underneath your back, and that will help to level your pelvis, and that will make it much different, and you'll be able, maybe you weren't able to recruit it without that pad there, but you may be able to recruit it with the pad. All right, so you're going to do that, and then you're just going to push those legs away and try to push those legs into that dowel. Get wide across the front of your chest. Feel the shoulders pressing onto the floor, feeling your belly pull in, trying to push those legs away, but you're not letting them move. Hold that for 10 counts. And then put the right foot down and left foot down. So that would be the first way to start it. The second way would be as if you were to curl up. So you bring that right leg up in the tabletop. The bar goes right above the knee. You're gonna lift your head and your chest. Make sure your dumbbells are pulled in, and you're gonna try to push that leg away, but don't let it move. So this would be in a position like the 100. So you have to be able to use your abs, the flexion of your spine, the strength of your psoas muscle, and relax. Let's go to the other leg. Pull that leg up, 90 degrees, right above the knee. Curl the head, neck, and shoulders up. Push that right foot away to imprint your belt line, and then press into that leg. Don't let it move. Curl up. Keep pulling that belly in. Keep pushing the leg into the dowel and the dowel into the leg. Don't let it move. Hold that for 10 counts and relax. So the progression would be, just like we did before, both legs are going to lift. So you're going to bring one leg up at a time. You're going to curl the head, neck, and shoulders up. Hands go onto the thighs, pull your belly in, press, and you should be fist-width distance apart. So if you get a fist and you put them between your knees, that's where they should be. That's alignment. Flex the feet, push those legs into that dowel and those dowels into your legs. Keep pulling that belly in. Don't let that belly pooch. Keep breathing. One more here. And relax. You can straighten your legs and then see that may have create a little bit of length into the front of your hips. So thank you for joining me for this video, how to strengthen your hip flexors. So when you lift up that knee, that you're going to be able to bring it up in line with your hip. Really important, especially if you're doing Pilates or just in general. All right, thanks for joining me, and subscribe to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do that. That really would help you, and recommend friends and family too that may be interested in learning about things like this. Will help them make them stronger. All right, have a good one.